It was very soul crushing. I actually was seeing a business coach back in the time, and she recommended, you know what, you need to shut down your YouTube channel. And I remember leaving our appointment, and I actually started to cry because I've tried so hard to work with this channel.
Who are you? What is your channel about? How many subscribers do you have?
My name's PJ Wren, and the channel is Fitness with PJ, and it's fitness for women over 40. I initially had fitness for all ages, but you learn quite quickly on YouTube, it's always best to niche. So being over 40 myself, that's where I niche to. And women, because that's been the bulk of my business as a personal trainer for the last 3 decades. And for subscribers, we just hit over 111,000. So very, proud of the team for that.
What inspired you to start your channel? Tell us about your first video.
I actually had to look and see what my first video is, and it's so cringy. I started the channel. You know what? Didn't have any direction. And that is why the channel saw absolutely no success for many years. We started to see some success when COVID happened. And at that time, I had a brick and mortar studio. I shut that down and I went all in on YouTube. And that's when I really started to understand my audience. So at the beginning, it was me just, let's just do some workouts and perhaps maybe sell some programs, and very loose, no idea of who my ideal customer, who my ideal participant was. It was literally just me doing my own workout, which in the fitness space isn't the best way to build your channel. So since COVID, we have just, the analytics is just crazy. It's like a hockey stick. March 2020, it's just zoomed up. And then from there, our Patreon community, which is the only reason why I can have a YouTube channel, grew. And I really got to know the woman who's doing my workouts. And from there, I could program the workouts to her and to what her needs are. And before you know it, we just continued to grow from there.
How do you persevere in times when your channel doesn't seem to be growing?
It was very soul crushing. It was 8 years of once a week, and then probably 6 years of twice a week videos of maybe 100 views. Stubbornness got me through it. Knowing that if I just figured it out, I knew that something would happen. I actually was seeing a business coach back in the time, and she recommended, you know what, you need to shut down your YouTube channel. And this was about 8 months before COVID. You need to shut everything down, because I was burning out trying to run my studio. We had a team of, I think, 14 instructors at the time. We were very busy. We were thinking of expanding. And then I was trying to do this dead YouTube channel too. So she was recommending me shut down. And I remember leaving our appointment, and I actually started to cry because I've tried so hard to work with this channel, but I was stubborn. I then kind of took a step back, didn't upload any videos, and then started to January 2020, unbeknownst to me that March, pretty much the world would be shut down. And then the world kind of found workouts, and, some of them found me on YouTube, and we just continued going. But yeah, it was pretty soul crushing.
How did you initially promote your channel and gain your first subscribers?
Oh, well, friends and family. That's how you always build your channel at the beginning, isn't it? And then promoting through social media. Back then, I used Facebook quite a bit, and I would boost my posts. So, we're talking 8 years ago when Facebook, I don't think Instagram was even around. So boosting a post really helped. And building your audience through there. Then, I started, as I mentioned, started to really understand the woman that is doing my workouts, and was able to develop the workouts more for her. So then she referred her friends, and then started learning more about, tagging, keywords, little nuances that I never paid attention to previously when uploading a video, or even trying to determine what content to make, because you kind of want to be a big fish in a little pond, and fitness is huge. And I was trying to be this fish in this huge pond with people with 1 million subscribers that organically I was never going to be found. So I just started niching, like chair workout for, sprained ankle, so that I could get found that way. And that I found a lot of success with that. Osteoporosis, I really doubled down on that. And, it's still for 3 years now, my top rated video. So by niching and really honing myself to one demographic, it helped me expand the channel to over 100,000 subscribers in probably 2 years. We did that.
Do you use social media or other platforms to promote your content?
Well, because my demographic is over 50, and they're actually more over 40, pardon me, and they're actually really more over 50, Facebook is still a strong presence for us. And then Instagram. I'm lucky that now I can afford a team. I actually can't stand social media. I never go on it. So I have a team. They develop the reels, which is what showcases the workouts. And we also have a great little funnel system where we have a free 21-day workout program to get people, started and introduce them to me, and then into the channel as well. So I think the evergreen sales funnel, which is, evergreen opt-in, just super important. A lot of channels kind of miss that. And then the social media presence with, good graphics. So, I'm a trainer. I'm not a videographer. If you're able to outsource that, you're going to get a lot more hits.
Are there any tools or resources that have been particularly helpful in your YouTube career?
Yeah, I use TubeBuddy. In fact, I was third top TubeBuddy. I don't know, that just got nominated through TubeBuddy. We didn't win, so always a bridesmaid, never a bride. But I think they had like 7,000 applicants. So, but yeah, TubeBuddy is great especially on finding the content. So I will type in under unweighted. So my channel is being compared to other channels for the keyword that I'm trying to rank for. And then from there, it'll let me know whether or not I'm going to be a big fish in a small pond, or am I going to be a little tiny minnow in an ocean? And I don't want that. And from there, I can hone it even further. The other piece of software, which is kind of pricey, but I just started using it and I really love it, is Jasper, which is an AI platform. And they help. It's great because it's got the different categories. So you can have AI, write your video, your YouTube video title, what keywords you're trying to be found for, and then also use it for script, for descriptions. So I don't use it 100% exactly how it writes for me, because it's AI. It sounds machine-like. It doesn't sound like me. But I use that as a template and then add my own language into it. And I think that that's really helping the videos get found too, because you always want to try and get found, right? Organically. You want that organic search, be above the fold when people are searching. So TubeBuddy, and if you can afford some sort of AI to help you determine the best titles for your workouts, or for your any video, I think are key in terms of growth.
Tell us about your experience with shorts. Do you have any advice for creating and promoting them?
I'm probably the worst person to talk to about shorts. We throw up our Instagram reel as a short. And again, I don't develop it. Somebody else does that for me, and somebody puts it up on YouTube. I haven't, I don't have any tips. I know that I don't even know if you really need a short. YouTube is saying you don't. But then you also wonder, well, then why do they have this part of their platform if, will you be penalized slightly if you don't put a short up? So we do upload twice a week, and very low engagement on my end, and that again is because very low effort on mine. So whoever's watching this, they need to understand that, what that person, those 100,000 subs in 1 month, that's a viral video. And you never want to build your business thinking that you're going to have a viral video. Those are one-offs and unicorns. If it happens, good for you. So what you got to do, I think, first is build a solid evergreen opt-in that will get your customer towards your website, or at least you get their email so that you can continue a conversation with them. And it'll be a slow growth without the viral, but it will be growth, and it'll be growth where you have established a relationship, and that person won't, they won't leave you. A viral, let's see him in 6 months. Does he still have those 100,000? He hasn't really earned their friendship, so to speak, whereas a slower burn, a lot less sexy, but all of the women that are part of, and I always say we have women and a few good men that are a part of our communities. I know if I went anywhere in the world and this has happened, we've had meetups and hugs and drinks, and yeah, it's really cool.
When did you start monetizing your channel, and which methods do you use?
I was recommended. I'm lucky that I'm a good friend with a top channel. Big shout out to Dotto Tech, Steve Dotto. He said not to, do anything until you hit 10,000 subscribers. That really, you're not going to make a lot of money, and you don't. And that's another thing you need to, if you're starting a channel, you're not going to make a ton of revenue through ad revenue. But what you'll do is you'll make a few dollars, but really tick off your subscriber. So I didn't trigger it until I hit 10,000 subscribers. At the beginning, it was just pre-roll and end roll. And then I think 2 years ago, YouTube added mid-roll. So I do mid-roll, but I do it after my warm-up so that my people don't lose the flow of their workouts. There's nothing that's going to tick somebody off right there in the middle of a burpee and then a commercial comes on. YouTube, though, starting on Wednesday, though, they're changing all of their ads. So as a creator, we won't have any say as to what ads appear anymore on our channel. We will have a say as to where the mid-roll will be, but whether it's pre-roll, mid-roll, post, that'll be now determined by YouTube, and apparently the end user's previous how they interact with ads.
What do you believe is the key to building a loyal and engaged subscriber base?
Be authentic, right? There's enough fake out there. Be authentic. I've got blooper reels at the end of my videos. I swear in my videos. I'm not the most fit, fitness trainer. I struggle too. And I'm authentic, and those that appreciate that, will follow. So yeah, don't try to be a cookie cutter, whatever it is, whatever niche you're going for, don't be cookie cutter, be yourself. If you can make people laugh, that's, we try to do that in our ads. The ads where somebody's laughing because I've made a fool out of myself perform far better than sort of some testimonial ad. So yeah, I think the world's pretty heavy sometimes. If you can make someone laugh, they're going to remember you.
How do you handle criticism and negative comments on your videos?
We are fortunate that we don't get a lot. Very respectful, fun, sarcastic women. I love them. The few that we have, I'll be honest, I delete them. I think of it as bullying. So if you're going to come onto my channel and make a derogatory remark about how I look or how I present or how I speak, it's a free video. Like, you don't need to. There's no need to do that. Just move on. So for mental health reasons, my team will go in, and again, we get very few, but they'll just delete them. I feel YouTube needs to do more to help, because I think there are, especially younger women, that maybe get more sexual, messages that I think they need to be protected more. And right now, all we can do is block a comment and then report them. But I think there needs to be, one more step. so that YouTube can sort of help or assist the mental health of a creator. Because I know, the bigger you get, the more comments and you're going to receive. And there should be some protection on that. These are free videos that everybody is taking their time to do their best on. And, if you don't like it, just move on. That's my motto.
Can you share a memorable fan interaction with us?
We have so many, because ours is fitness based. We're really helping women. We help them after cancer surgery. We help them, the workouts help me get through grieving. My husband died, pets, death. I couldn't do this anymore, and now I can go up the stairs. It's a constant feel good moment whenever I open the comment section on my YouTube dashboard. Probably the one that stands out the most was going to London, England, and having a meetup with my Patreon community, who was solely there because of YouTube. And, that was pretty cool to be able to, meet these women that I would have never met, wouldn't have never known had they not, done my workouts.
Are there any other YouTube channels that you like or are inspired by?
Oh, there's a ton. Marie Forleo, I also recommend any of her courses if you have online business. Athleen X, Danielle Battelle, he's amazing. And on his channel, he'll allow you to book an hour with him, and he'll kind of audit your YouTube channel and give you some amazing suggestions. TubeBuddy, I do watch their videos. And Social Media Examiner, Dottotech. The ones that I follow tend to be more social media and YouTube based, but for fitness, Athleen X, Ask Dr. Joe, Yoga Body, those are really, really good channels with instructors who know what the heck they're talking about.
What advice do you have for creators who want to grow their YouTube channels?
Learn the ins and outs of the YouTube algorithm. I didn't know much at the beginning, and there's a lot of better people than myself that can explain that. Second, niche down and know exactly who you are recording that video to. Even if you have to write down an avatar, an ideal subscriber, right down to how they look, what their job is, and then just niche everything to that one person. You're going to reach a far greater audience that way than trying to be everything to everyone.